character.
You're not gonna kill me. Nobody's gonna kill Cam.
Yeah.
Have you told Ignis about this plan?
Okay, why do I get that
Again? What the?
Apparently, the Nightbot has decided do things with that elf boy.
But Elf Boy
Thank
ain't
you.
here.
God chunks.
I'm concerned
go.
that those came back to back.
Suddenly Jurassic Barovia.
Fucking no.
Hello there.
Oh. Hi,
Hello?
people. How's it
Hello.
going?
We're all dying, we're on quotes.
Yes.
So not as much happened to this RP time as I'd hoped. There's a lot that we didn't get to. Some simple things, you know, Cinder kind of got to know the brothers and talked to them a little bit, and is currently trying to convince Terrence that she can protect the little brother.
Aww.
With that.
Shit.
Who has at least opted to talk to his brother before he just decides, I'm coming with you.
Oh. Oh dear. Not
So,
again.
yeah. This is, of course, after everything, obviously.
Was
Right.
Thankfully.
the -1 persuasion check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that was for.
That is what that was.
Yeah. Because I described to her that you would definitely notice he's about as protective of Hawkill as Ignis is to Cinder.
I just have to say, you thought that was going to end a good way, Fluffy.
He only had like a +1 to his, or +2
Oh,
or
shit, never
something.
mind. Oh yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Because it was saving throw.
14, which is fucking decent for her.
Fair. Very fair.
Well, yeah.
Cinder got to know her mother a bit, you know, just general information about her, and did try to find out about her father, but didn't get any answers on that.
You know,
Mhm.
I wonder why.
It's fine.
And I believe the only other thing that actually happened was Cam spoke with Jax.
Yep. Yeah.
And learned that they're probably gonna have to sneak into the city to get to his father
Yep.
before anybody spots them. And that the person she really didn't want to see happens to be the leader of the militia. There.
It's
Mm.
fine.
And
I
part
am
of the court.
screwed. She's so screwed.
You did at least learn that 2 of the family members aren't such dicks out of everybody.
No, and that's wonderful. I'm worried that maybe Keldor doesn't know about younger brother, but it's fine.
Depends
that
on when
thought-
he left fully.
Yeah, that has been my concern recently.
It's fine.
Don't know. Nothing about that family is fine.
It's all fine.
Lies.
Yeah, so Kreh's been secluding herself in her room working on the doggo, and Sawyer's been visiting quite a bit for whatever reason. I don't know if anybody's bothered to figure out what that reason was, but yes, I'm pretty sure Cam assumes what that reason is.
She still plans on talking to that man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Which
fine.
man?
Sawyer. So we have a couple different things that are gonna happen here. So I don't know if we want to start with any group convos, or if we want to keep going with some, like, people talking background things.
Good question.
I have no clue.
I think Cam would want to alert everybody to the Arcadia situation as soon as humanly possible so they could be prepared for that.
That is
Yeah.
fair. Would it be like the same day you had the talk with him, or would this be within a couple days that you would have spoke with him? I don't know when you specifically went to him over the week.
Yeah, I definitely think because she doesn't want to talk to Sawyer while she's still very angry
Fair.
about the situation, she probably like let a couple of days for that, but like the Jax conversation probably happened within the first day just because she's not one to let that wait, especially if she's concerned that she might compromise a few things.
Yeah, if he
Cam
even remembers
compromise
you.
things?
Or knows what you look like now.
Wait, Cam compromise things? Please.
Well, this was not her fault.
This was something completely different that actually is kind of Kelder's fault for not telling her much earlier.
Yep. She only just found out all of this.
I was more referencing the thing that happened in the Beastlands. Silver Grove.
Look.
But
mistakes happen.
So, are you trying to gather everyone for that then? Like the first? Well, I assume after everybody rested, so technically the second day.
Yes. Yes, I'd say the second day, especially because being around Kreh after that first
I hear rolling.
is a little
I hear rolling.
But yeah, she'd probably send messages to everybody except Kreh and ask Cinder to get Kreh again.
Wow.
Why Cinder? Why is Cinder
because
putting
Cinder's nice!
One of them is!
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ray, do you tell him not to answer the door anymore?
That ship has sailed. No.
Oh no, is he in the room again? Oh no.
He's currently working on the armor for her, yeah.
Fair.
And I guess she would get the person she was told to get.
Are we all meeting up? Where? Room?
Probably Cam's room, because for this conversation, she wants to sit in her comfy stuff.
That is fair.
She's like, no.
Fair response.
Yeah. Yeah, so he answers the door again. Because he's right there.
I guess it's a good thing everybody else might be late for Cam.
What, Fluffy?
Cinder just would cock her head at this because she was like, did I go in the wrong room? Wait.
Kreh, one of your friends is here. He just walks back over to the table and sits down, basically.
Yeah, she will zone herself back into reality and not working on whatever she's working on at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, must start us off.
Okay.
Sounded important.
Okay then.
She's not gonna think twice about this, Snara. That's the worst part.
That's fine.
This is also why she sent Cinder.
Yep. So,
Eating this guy thing twice. It's fine.
At this point, the voicey thing would not be done yet, correct?
Not... Well, I said it would take about 3 days.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Technically, you're only on the second if you immediately started working on it the first day.
Yeah, which she most definitely did not, because I think booze was involved and other stuff happens. Great. Alright.
Well, no, this is... I'm talking about the next day, as far as, like, when the issues with Cam coming and yelling at her the next morning and stuff, that day.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yet, nothing was done that day. That was... Okay. Oh, yeah. She is here now. I don't know if Striker would follow. Yep. It's dark in here.
It
It's a
depends.
very nice, dark and secluded corner.
Depends on if you left him put together, I guess? Technically? Because you're working on a machine.
Yeah, that is true. Odds are I don't know if he would be fully intact at this point.
Just lays there. He's annoyed.
Like his legs
Watches you
like
leave.
over there.
It's like, if I could reach it. If I could reach it.
Ren laughing in the distance.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
She couldn't get that man to sit still for 5 minutes.
He has no choice at this point.
Which is why it's funny to her.
He wants to be able to do things, man.
He's literally supposed to be protecting somebody. He is disassembled at the moment. He cannot protect.
Listen,
Technically, he is told to protect 2 people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah.
That happen to be near on the same ship.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, they are both
Anyways.
technically her grandchildren.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jack's and Jack's and
Yeah.
Kreh. Duh.
Yeah.
Brain did a derp.
So we have a
Fine.
meeting.
Yeah.
So, alright. Few things. I just got done talking with Jack. First off, we have at least a guide into Arcadia and somebody to help us talk to his father and everything like that. He says his father's a reasonable person, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Just a heads up, Kreh's not the only person having some magic issues. It seems Jax has also lost his magic.
Mm.
I see.
Ah, yes. Kreh, the forever emotional, caring person.
It's
I can feel the emotion bubbling through.
I know.
Mhm.
So,
Don't you see the background behind me? That is the only indication I have of emotion at this point.
Yes.
So, just a heads up, the Kitsune did something. I don't know what, because this is strange kind of infiltration of a person. But in any case, he can help us out if we can be quiet getting through Arcadia, considering we can't exactly scry on it. So we don't know the situation entirely, but we are war criminals, so wandering through Arcadia is not exactly a great look.
So pass found a trace would be useful.
Yes, very, very useful. When we get there. There's something I should tell you all about the particular individual we are definitely going to come into contact with. Keljor's father is in Arcadia. And there's no way to put this nicely, is there?
I don't know.
Probably not.
When we were children, Keljor was involved in a plot to try and basically obtain me through marriage. His father put him up to this. He agreed to it at the time, but changed his mind a little bit later. What's done is done. However, his father doesn't. He knows my family rather well.
His father doesn't want. You broke up.
Oh, sorry. So his father is aware of my presence and is aware of my family, and well, the last time I saw him was when Keljord broke off the engagement and he was yelling at my father. And I only remember this after a dream I had. So I don't know the reaction this man will have to seeing me, but Keldor is no longer with his family for a reason. Just figured I would warn you all.
I don't know what you mean by that.
He
Sorry, say
may...
that again.
Go ahead.
No, didn't understand what you meant by that.
Obtain, yeah. What he meant by that word.
Cinder, have you ever seen someone like me before? In the Feywild?
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not very secluded when she was so,
There's not a lot
well,
of...
probably.
Sorry. There's not a lot of people like me or my parents.
Okay.
I was going to be a prize to them. The marriage was a sham.
To put it simply, Cinder, there was no love involved. At least originally.
Like a trophy.
Exactly. A bird in a cage.
I feel as if Ignis just bled through.
But here's Ignis. So why am I sticking the quarterstaff?
You're not. We can't.
If he causes
I
issues...
try.
If he causes issues, I'm pretty sure between at least Cinder and I... Well, Ignis and I... It'll be dealt with.
I appreciate that. Just... I'm hoping he doesn't try anything, or... If he does, I'm a grown woman, I can handle myself. Just figured I should give everyone fair warning. This man is in charge of the militia, so trying to be as civil as possible is best.
I'm sure we can talk our way out of a lot of things.
To be fair, something that puts you in danger is kind of something we should be involved in.
There could be no threat whatsoever. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be walking into. I barely remember this man. I just know he is very manipulative, according to Keldor. So, and very annoying, according to Jax. So.
Don't trust what he says. Basically.
What did he put this out here? Fuck, what did he say this? Yeah, sure, why not? Sorry, I have an inter dialogue with myself, figuring if Amos would actually say this part. Well, we'll be without our own manipulator of sorts when we're there, possibly.
Hmm?
The showman might not go.
Did he say why?
I don't. Okay, I'm trying to think as far as.
He did not technically specify.
He didn't specify. So that brain was trying to remember pieces. He didn't say.
I learned a bit from him. It was a bit of a smirk.
Well, that is fair enough. I know the manipulation playbook myself, so it should be easy to read. It just depends. He's a lot more seasoned.
Amos starts to raise a finger like the what, and then just lowers it, remembering back to Silver Grove. He just lets it go.
I will say this. Let us not. Let's not deal with this person alone.
Which is why I'm saying things now. I didn't want you all to be blindsided when we got there.
Sorry, Kira. Game bugging me for food at 8 o'clock at night, even though she had so many opportunities to eat before session.
All good.
You know?
That's fair.
You know, like when I kicked her off the phone over an hour ago.
You know.
Me think she's just trying to come up with an excuse to stay up at this point.
Uh-huh.
That might be.
Children.
Cinder's actually gonna. Cinder would approach Cam, kind of give her a hug.
Cam will hug her back. I'm alright. I'll be fine. Just wanted to, again, give you all a heads up. I didn't know how bad this could get, and so in case it's as bad as I am dreading, someone else is aware.
It also
Stick
depends on
together.
how... It also depends on how willing he is to do this in front of other people.
Something tells me someone like him will not try anything in front of, well, his boss, in a sense. So as long as we get to Jax's father first, we should be okay.
I'm still not afraid to hit him if the need arises.
I know. Thank you. Much appreciated. But trying not to hit people we need, fortunately.
That's why you go over his head.
Exactly.
Then you can hit him all you want and it doesn't matter.
Fair point. But, yeah, that was basically everything. If you guys have any questions, this topic is a bit open book at this point.
Nothing I can think of personally.
When it comes to him, no. I'm curious as if stealth fails, what's our second plan?
No idea, to be completely honest. Pray a lot and,
Discord did weird.
oh, we love that. Pray a lot and, hope that we can, talk our way out of any trouble.
I'm sure us talking our way out of things isn't going to go horribly, horribly wrong.
I mean, I do have a spell that helps a few things, honestly, but talking is one of them.
I do as well, and
Ability is also a true spell.
you know. The hope is we let Jax do a lot of the talking, and we might be able to get through this unscathed.
I can try to help where I can.
course.
Just hear tap, 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 tap in the silence.
Mhm.
What is there anything else before everybody leaves?
Not on my end.
Mm, no. No.
Okay.
Not Cam's
No.
got nothing. She's probably gonna look for a bottle here.
Somebody might stay with
Fair
you if you
response.
do that.
Well, you know.
Should this be when Amos breaks out his new fifth flow and just starts teasing Cam by moving it back and forth in the air above her?
She would wait for like certain people to leave.
Good.
Fair response. Or is it?
Again, she said she's fine.
Yeah, you
Little
also made a
concerned.
promise.
Yes, yes, she did. Which is why she'd wait for everybody but Zerus to leave.
You know.
No, that's fair.
He probably could already tell when he walked in the room she wasn't okay.
Boy has a decent insight.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you know, I feel like Kreh would be one of the first to vote. Oh, if that's all I have a wolf to go reassemble.
Out of character, did you say wolf?
Technically, that's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Oh, no. No, I was meaning wolf,
Oh.
not wolf.
I
I thought I
said
heard
wolf.
wolf. Okay.
I thought I had said wolf.
You know,
You
you
did.
did. My brain, I think, did
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a letter missing here.
Yeah.
One of these things is not spelled like the other.
Exactly. That's what my brain was doing. It's like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah. And last stop, she's straight back to the room to work on Popper.
Mm-hmm.
I've been considered to say as even as Crow's leaving this was a reminder. He's open to talk to anybody. She'll probably be more on the deck during the day, reading her book, or training with Durin.
There will be a nod. And then you.
Mhm.
Or more like, walk out, door close. Weird spatial, timey-wimey shenanigans.
Almost just falls asleep right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Aha, the secret secondary plot point. Amos is exhausted as high hell and crashes anywhere.
This just in. New feature added to Amos. Insomnia. Not insomnia, narcolepsy. There you go. Walking. Takes a D4 of faceplant damage.
Oh.
Well, we have a dead wizard now.
Dies of 1D4 faceplant.
I take it
Ow.
you're not really okay.
Terrified is a bit more of the accurate description and a little bit angry.
You know we're not gonna let anything happen, right?
I know. Just,
If he does try anything, there might be a dead elf on your hands. He's like looking at his book while he's saying this.
Elvis, I don't need another dead person on my hands.
Oh no, this wouldn't be on yours.
Mm-hmm. Look, I like I said, I don't want to cause any unnecessary trouble. If he does try anything, he'll try and get me alone. So my best efforts is to not be alone, which is rather difficult.
Oh, I'm sure we can figure out a way to keep that from happening. Pretty sure between him and Ignis, that is not happening. One of them is probably going to be by you at all times.
Yeah, no.
I just think Amos doesn't have to be next to anybody.
Yeah.
No,
He can be
and I don't
60 feet away.
You know what the fun fact is about the casting through kindling?
Mm.
It acts as if I'm in that space. It doesn't necessarily use my senses.
Ooh.
Good.
If I leave kindling with you, it's gonna go well for him.
I will leave Nubby in your possession.
Apologies,
Oh,
my
fucking rhino
foot.
on a fucking tree.
Apologies, my foot decided to have a cramp.
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
Oh,
I hate those.
Oh, especially when you feel it, like right on the top of the foot.
Oh, for me, it's on like
Radiating
the
down the side.
It's on the side.
Oh.
Inside, right?
It's like a knot type of feeling.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like the inside part of the foot as far as... Oh. That's fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
So in a little bit of pain. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
I feel that.
I try to get it to stop hurting and okay. I think I'm good now. That's the worst. I moved wrong and like I hate that's all it takes is like you just moving and all of a sudden just sudden pain.
sometimes you're like, oh, I just gotta stretch. Oh god!
My spleen.
Gosh, I just figured out what Cam's gonna say in response. Crap.
Oh no.
As she's probably reaching back behind her pillows for whatever bottle she's got stashed there.
Empty.
With a heckin' smirk. So, what you're saying is you're not going to be letting me out of your sight?
Oh, if I can help it.
Careful. She's just gonna take a sip.
Goes to take a sip, realizes the bottle is empty.
I would love to see you keep me from doing that.
Oh, you mean like this? Cast greater visibility.
You know?
God.
You know? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Would he do this? Odds or evens?
Evens. That's always gone so well.
That's a 10.
Oh, good.
He'll kind of look up to where she was. And he'll snap his fingers and turn invisible as well.
Alright, now that's just cheap. Wait. Dropped invisibility and points where he was. Come back here a second.
I told you he's been spending some time praying on things. So he'll drop his greater invisibility.
Kind of narrows her eyes. When did you learn that?
Technically while you were asleep.
Busy boy.
Sounded so seductive. What the hell?
Irving Cam says, sounds seductive. I think it's the accent.
Yeah, I think it is. It's the
It
foreign
really
accent. The exotic.
It's true. So you've been picking up magic other places all of a sudden?
Might have had to go to a different source.
For her browing concern.
All that matters is it's working now.
Zarvis, explain, please.
Just shrugs. Not really sure how to explain.
When you say a different source, are you talking like Amos' source, my source, or are you talking like Shax's source? Because there are very, very different.
Wasn't quite as bad as the Shax's thing, but was a different source as far as deities.
Alright. Mind if I ask who?
Technically, he doesn't know their name.
Oh, no! That's not good.
And he kind of gives that look as he just rubs his head and looks away.
She just, you know that, like, are you kidding me?
Made some rolls to see what would reach out to him. It's fine.
Oh god.
This...
She's gonna get up and go over and cross her arms and send her. I go to sleep. You find yourself talking to something you don't even know what it is.
Yeah?
I'm never sleeping on you again. You get into trouble that way.
I mean, I, even if you weren't there, I would have still tried that.
Pinches the bridge of her nose.
Listen, he was more worried about not being useless to you guys.
No, yeah.
And being able to help without risking failing on this on this front.
No, that is totally fair.
That was his whole mentality.
Why he did it? She knows why he did it. She just knows this was a very dumb choice. She also would have made the same choice, which is why she knows it's dumb.
You know, that's very fair.
Let's be real now. Cam loses her magic, something else goes like, I can give you magic. She's like, okay.
It's fine. He just had to switch out some spells that he has. Sorry, Kreh, he no longer has haste. Anyways!
Oh no.
Well, damn, I have to cast that on myself now.
At least assure me that I'm not going to have to drag you back from some dark deity.
As far as I'm aware, I didn't actually sell my soul.
Good to know.
At least I didn't agree to that part, so I would hope I didn't.
You know, fine print. Have to recommend reading fine print.
Eh.
Remind me later, unless you about this now, but I talked to my mom about a few things. Found out some things about you.
Oh.
And your mom.
Ah.
Your real one, actually.
Yeah. Don't know much about her.
There's a reason for that. Do you want me to tell you now, or should I wait?
Feel like I'm not gonna like the reason.
Probably not. But kind of holds a bottle. That's what we have booze for.
Yeah, there's a problem with that.
Right? Okay.
He just stares.
Right. In that case, deal's a deal, remember?
Just don't overdo it, Missy.
I will not. The reason you don't know a lot about your mother is probably due to Farron. It was her twin sister's art.
He's like processing.
It.
Sits.
Kind of sits on the floor.
I feel like this is about to become a very long talk that we don't have to repeat.
Yeah, no, she'll
We're
probably
just repeating
go
what Mom said.
Yep, pretty much. It is pretty much that, and double checking constantly as she's going through this process how he's handling it before giving the next thing.
Oh my, well, I came back to something interesting.
Not well.
Basically giving him time to process.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in when you knew nothing.
Yeah.
Because at the very he didn't know who his mom was. He just knew that Farron was not his mom.
Yep. And now he knows a lot.
Yeah, he's gonna have questions for his father later. It's fine.
Oh my.
I mean, it's fair. Totally fair. But yes, I'm guessing they will spend the rest of the day doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, this is fair.
I came back to I don't know what, so it's fine.
Zarva's learning about his family issues through a third party that knew his family.
Yep.
Oof.
Cam talked to Mom, and Mom told Cam some things, and so Cam was like, Zarvis needs to know this information, and finally found the time. Especially considering he just said he swapped deities. She's like, oh, that's not the first time this has happened. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fine.
Which is why, you know, things.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. She'll just spend the evening trying to keep him as calm as humanly possible.
The good thing is, invisibility is very good for stealth.
Yeah, also, he has proficiency in that now. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good.
And he also no longer gets hindered by wearing medium armor.
Woo, fancy.
I'm sure that'll be noticed.
Eh,
That he's at least a
Fair.
little more stealthy for some reason.
Also fair.
I'm sure that's fine.
It was a homebrew
Hmm.
cleric thing that I
Mm.
found, and I loved it. Called
Fancy.
Domain of the Night.
Even fancier.
I like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, moving on.
You know?
It doesn't necessarily have to be RP'd, but eventually Ace is just gonna like bug you randomly throughout the week, Amos, just to see what you're up to because he's bored.
That's fair. Very fair.
Bored and hiding from a mechanical dog.
Yep.
So like I
Fair,
said,
fair.
if he figures out the voice box thing is a thing, he may have a totally different conversation of why he doesn't want to go to the place.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that and expecting it. That's in the
You
back of
know-
my mind, waiting for it to be a possibility.
Yeah.
I feel like he...
I'm gonna message you, technically, Drag, about the one conversation you had to have.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fluffy, we're terrible. We're terrible people, Fluffy. It's fine. We knew this already, though. This is not a surprise. You know what? I think
I
I
think
found
most
my
of my
next...
characters aren't evil.
Yeah.
You know... Yet.
And the closest I came was was. Well, no, I do have one evil character, but they're more because they're don't care about they kill people. It's fine. But Gamel's never closest one because they're Gamel.
To be fair, I'd count
But they can be
Galmil as
helpful.
I'd count Galmil as an anti-hero. Not exactly a bad guy or a good guy.
That's kind of Ace, too, if you think about it.
We feel
Yeah.
like helping. Yeah,
See,
it's
I'd
very
count,
much like Ace.
I'd fit Galmil into the category of like Ace, Deadpool.
Yeah, does
They're not
anything
good, they're
else
not
go
bad.
on today, or are we skipping to at least the next day, or next couple days? Because I know Cam's
definitely.
drinking, so I don't think she's gonna talk to Sawyer
No.
or Ace yet.
Not that night, especially because now she's got service all.
All fucked up because
Yeah,
she had to
a
open her
little
mouth.
Listen,
Anyway.
the truth is now
Information you
known.
needed to know.
The phrasing, though, of "I'm not sleeping on you again."
Thank you.
I know.
You know?
I feel like Cinder would at least have done the chats with the fam today and maybe done checkups on people.
Hmm. Honestly, I don't see Kreh
go ahead.
doing much until that voice thing he's done.
Also fair.
Fair.
Or unless somebody
I-
bothers her.
Or with that.
Mhm.
I'd say
We'll see it after
almost-
that point that we get there. Sorry.
Amos is probably doing research into spells that would help as far as them in their travels through Arcadia. Because I have a feeling he wouldn't know the thing by name that I'd sent you. So he'd be doing research to see if there's any way that he could help the group in that regard.
Yeah. Also depends on who you come in contact with, because I believe that's an illusionary effect.
It is.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
Oh, I had a terrible idea.
Hmm.
Would she do this? Evans, Cam. I'll give it to you.
Oh no! Why? No, wait, hold on. Evens.
Even if you'll do it.
Oh no.
And that's a 6.
Oh crap. I'm in trouble.
Mm,
Nope. I'm just gonna message Fox something. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
I'm
I'm so surprised that helps later.
does this have to do with what we typed in the in-game chat?
I feel like Cinder now understands why the things with Keldra hasn't suddenly worked out recently, though.
Yeah.
Now.
And why she might have given back a ring.
Yeah.
Don't
Ring
worry,
is slightly cursed to her now. It's fine.
now also might realize why she's flirting with Zarvis instead of Keldra.
You know, somebody came in and started comforting her, man.
It
Yeah.
makes sense now you know that part of it.
Still does not see why she's angry with Sawyer.
You will eventually.
It's fine.
To be fair, and I'll be 100% honest, I don't think he will.
I mean, you did see Sawyer come out of Kreh's room in the morning.
Mm-hmm. He just doesn't understand why Cam's mad about that.
She did say that Kreh has been hurting Zarvis quite a bit.
Yeah. Time may tell.
I'm sorry,
worry.
Kreh. You are literally the center of, like, that entire problem.
Yeah, that is fair.
I
Yeah,
look
100%.
forward to my conversation with Sawyer because I just realized something Cam could do once she figures out that Sawyer was not the, like, main issue here. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Oh no.
Is she going to be apologizing for almost being angry with him enough to kill him?
I don't think she
Prob.
was ever, like, to the point of doing that.
No, yeah.
That was Zarvis.
Yeah. Zarvis got to that point. Cam was angry, but she was more angry at, like, Kreh than she was at Sawyer because she wasn't entirely sure what Sawyer had to do with a lot of things when it came to those two.
She also doesn't know how much he actually knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So her
trying
opinion will
to
change.
listen.
I can tell you this, her opinion will change when she finds out he doesn't actually know a lot.
Which is completely and utterly fine with her because that's going to be very interesting. It's
More
fine.
on Kreh then.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Sorry. Background things. Anyways.
This is fine.
That is fair. She can technically help you with this.
Oh.
I don't know how much it'll cost, but it's fine.
Concerning.
Hmm.
You should
This is
be.
very concerning. The fact that you say I should be is not. I don't like. Why?
A sweet thing. If that makes anything better.
I'm sure it's probably meant in a sweet manner and is about to, like, tear my heart open.
You know,
Because that's what Cinder's been doing recently.
It could.
you know.
that roll is to see if I rolled to see if she would remember something, and she remembered something. And then you rolled to see if I would act on it. Or you give me the thing. Fine.
Everything is okay.
Kira, go to bed! Kira! Tiny child! Hey!
Tiny
Hold on,
children.
sorry.
All good.
All good in the thing that is known as the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Wait.
worried that I'm about to be given a thing that
No, you're not given nothing.
Oh no, that's even more concerning. That's just what are you? I'm worried.
Fine, just another way to protect somebody. It's fine.
I'm worried, sir.
I have just found a carol I'm actually okay with.
I now have a
good.
child with an attitude.
Oh.
good.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I stole the PlayStation controller.
Oh.
Oof.
You know, this is fair.
She wouldn't. Her YouTube video was too. Oh goodness, now she's crying. I'm sorry, stream. I'm so sorry.
Is tiny child is okay.
She's angry child because I took things and told her to go to bed.
Is fair.
Anyways, so yes, the Cinder does that.
Mark off that goal.
That is fair. Well, curious, he will not pry.
I'm worried. What?
It's fine.
What do you think?
Who do you think?
Worried. Concerned.
She could probably have that done before you guys leave, is what she'll say. Yeah, that's fine. Everything's good. Okay. Anything happening? Besides that? Or are we skipping to the next day? And if you don't kick him out, he is staying in there with you tonight because you were drinking.
She's not kicking him out at all. For two reasons. Number one, because she knows that she made the agreement to not drink by herself, and as much as she would probably want to do that after today. Secondly, she did just drop a bomb on him, and she's afraid of what he might do if he's left to his own devices.
That is very fair. Do not leave him alone with his thoughts. That is probably a good idea.
So, despite her phrasing and everything like that, she does end up falling asleep on him again.
So in other words,
Why?
Cam is learning from Kreh. Don't leave him alone with his thoughts.
Well, she learned that rather quickly. They both had a conversation about that, and they both came to the agreement that neither of them were to be left alone with their thoughts.
Yeah, Kreh unfortunately leaves him alone a lot too much and leaves him processing things and not understanding things, and it's fine.
Do I need to make a roll for him to figure out what the thing is called so that he knows what to ask for when it time comes?
I mean, sure. I guess that would be an Arcana because it has to do with magic?
Waiting.
Yeah, magic is Arcana usually.
Yeah.
Because Arcana is like the history and magic and spells.
That
And
is
so
going to be a 26 total.
Yeah, you
Oh, fuck.
figure out the name of
So it's an
the
18
spell.
on the die plus 8. Okay.
Right. Forgot.
Wizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Fluffy's like, holy cow. Right, you're a wizard.
Well, he has been
You're a
taking
wizard.
D4s
Wizard
without
cleric.
dying, so are we sure he's a wizard at this point?
He a thick wizard.
No, he's just higher than level 1.
Yep.
You're right.
True, yeah.
Hey, I got 71 hit points, okay?
Hey.
The triple digits.
Almost there.
Okay. So while you keep him from doing stupid, Cam, Unless anything else happens, I guess we'll move on in case you want to talk to people the next day. I mean, it doesn't really have to be RP'd with Ace. Ace will probably just tell you that he does know. I would imagine he would remember the book, but he would not have that on his person. That he might have to get that for her.
Wait a minute.
The book that they used to heal before.
Oh!
Otherwise, as far as he's aware, the only other way to heal him is to let him drink, like, blood and stuff. And probably will tell her the same thing that he told Kreh about the, don't let him go too long without it.
Yeah.
Unless you have any, like, specifics other than that, I don't think that necessarily has to be RP'd.
No, yeah, that's pretty much her baseline questioning, is just making sure she gets everything she might need to know about that whole thing, and can, like, share that with anybody else in the group that might heal, or whatever the case is, and then also try and figure out, like, make sure that they have blood on hand for the trip, because she's not entirely sure he's going to want to, take blood another way again. So...
This is where Cam learns Amos was trying to find the spell scroll for life transfer.
I know, you let him bite you once, and now,
Kinky.
Look, he asked nicely!
He did. He did. He asked very nicely.
He did!
Phrasing! Phrasing after I said the word kinky.
But, yeah...
He asked nicely.
So... He will say that he does have access to this, he just has to go get it, and it might take him a while to bring it to you.
Yeah. If he doesn't mind doing that, she'd probably ask for that, because she's not entirely sure how willing Zarvis would be to take blood from anybody, because...
anybody else.
Yeah. And she's not even sure how willing he would be to take it from her after that one time, so...
Didn't seem to bother her.
No.
Kinky.
Nope. It's
Oh
fine.
my. You're inadvertently learning all of Cam's kinks over here.
Oh dear.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Kira, stop throwing things. I can hear things being thrown.
All I hear is don't throw things. Like thud.
And I'm not.
Either live long enough to eat, or you either die before you become eaten, or you live long to be eaten.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Yeah. So yeah, he will let you know that few days at most is how long he can go without blood.
Okay, she'll probably talk to Zarvis about that.
Oh, he already knows
later.
this.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out how to best go about things.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to Goat about it. Can we just buy a sacrificial goat?
No.
Kira, please stop.
We don't need to buy a sacrifice goat. I can become a goat.
No. No.
There's problems with
Yes.
that. We also need you alive, and would prefer that.
Well, if you kill the
Yep.
goat, it doesn't kill me. I go back to
But then does that truly count as an applicable sacrifice?
That is the
We're just
question.
getting blood, yeah. Still not my blood.
Does the fire
I-
goat bleed?
Does a fire goat bleed?
I hate how that actually makes sense, Fluffy. My brain hurts.
Okay. Do you also try to talk to Sawyer at all today, or are you still waiting because angry?
I think
He'll be okay today.
I think she's gonna try and talk to him today because that way she can spend more time and energy elsewhere.
Yeah.
So if she can find him.
He may. Does he stay in your room or does he go back to his own? That's the question.
That's his choice.
Let's see. No, Cam, you decide that.
Oh gosh, odds. Let's do odds this time.
Odds he'll stay even, so go back to his own room. That's an 8. He will go back to his own room.
God bless.
Wasn't his room the deck, though?
No, Zarvis.
Oh, Zarvis. Okay, not Sawyer. I was like, wait a minute. Wasn't Sawyer's room the deck, though?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
So where do you go looking?
Well, she'd check the deck first, and then if she can't find him on the deck, I'm trying to think if the probable assumption that would be the next logical place that this boy would be would probably be in the terrible person's room.
In the terrible.
Tavern is even. I like how the tavern's been bumped down as far as its possible location.
I don't think he's actually spent any time in the tavern now that I think about it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had him in there.
Yeah.
He does not. He does not seem to be a drinker.
Which Cam, having frequented the tavern quite a few times, would have picked up on.
Yeah. Cats!
So yes, I guess she's going to knock on Kreh's door.
I mean, unless you want to send someone else to do it.
No,
Or you can
she's
do
going
it
to
yourself.
go fetch. She's
Hey,
going
Cinder,
to
can
go
you go
fetch
Sawyer
the boy
for me?
herself.
Okay. Do you answer the door, Kreh, or does he get up to do it again?
Well, you see, this is a very intricate project.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. I'll answer the door.
Of course you're here.
Their problem?
I'd like to have a conversation with you if you've got a second.
Alright.
I'm trying to decide where she would have this conversation.
Yeah.
She's not taking him back to her room. That would be very bad. Honestly, she'll probably take him up to the top deck somewhere to talk.
He's following you.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to just apologize ahead of time because I have been slightly angry at you, probably for all the wrong reasons, but I'm not entirely sure until I ask you.
I mean, I usually piss people off, but I don't know what I did this time.
I have 2 questions off the top of my head. First is, why did you kiss Kreh?
Because I like her. He just shrugs.
Uh-huh. Second, did you know Zarvis was in love with her?
That might have been something I missed. Why?
Because that's the reason he attacked you the
Ah. Kind of rubs his neck. Right.
What happened in Elysium and what happened eons ago, it feels like, that Kreh felt you left. I just need to stop this point.
I made her a promise I would come back when we were kids. Unfortunately, kinda got locked in the Shadowfell.
Right. I'm guessing you had crush on her back in the day.
Hmm. Well, she actually treated me like a person.
And you knew who she was when you got back.
What was
when
that?
we found you. You knew who she was, and she didn't seem to recognize you when the group got back.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, I'm a terrible person, terribly sorry for being angry at you. You're not at fault here, either. What did I almost interrupt the other day? Sorry for being so impatient, by the by. I thought you were doing something to her she didn't want.
More like I was trying to tell her who I was.
That, explains the crying.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize he had feelings for her.
He has been trying to, not act. She left him 10 years ago. Apparently. For a very, very dumb reason.
It wasn't even 10 years ago, actually.
Yeah, like
However long ago. Sorry.
A few months before you guys all met up.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. So it was still very
Wow,
fresh.
Kreh.
It was very fresh in his mind.
Whoa!
Still.
Fresh cut. That fresh wound.
No, they just
Fresh.
knew each other for 10 years.
Yeah,
Before
that-
she left.
That fresh wounds, though.
Wow, okay, that's so much worse.
That's
And
why
that's
they didn't
another
interact.
Tally mark.
That's why they didn't act like they were, like, close at all at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But, so you like her? A lot, apparently, if you're continuing to show up in her room.
I offered to help make her armor and figured I'd bug her a few times. She doesn't seem to mind it.
Do me a favor, Sawyer.
Mm.
Number one, be careful for your sake. She apparently has a tendency to run and hide.
Hmm. I wish her luck on that.
Second, consider me giving you my full support on whatever you want.
If it's any consolation, the choice is hers in the end.
Oh, she had a choice. I'm taking the option out.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
She's angry!
Nubby tilts head.
I mean, he didn't know about the Zarvas thing. I feel like Cam can kind of assume he probably doesn't know Kreh's feelings for Zarvas either.
Yeah. Which... She doesn't necessarily want to explain that part because it doesn't really matter. At this point, she's just like, great.
That's just
I
gonna
now
end up
have
hurting his feelings, possibly. As
Yeah.
far. You're not sure how he'll react.
Yeah, she's not entirely sure. Plus the sheer fact that she's very much trying everything in her power to cut every option off for her to ever have a chance. So, if Sawyer is here and is presenting as a very possible option,
He's presenting.
I mean, he is a dragon
Oh my.
who can be a little forceful at times, but he has still told her that it is still up to her.
you know?
At least he's respectful.
She doesn't necessarily stop him from being forceful, if that makes sense.
You know,
You know?
So that's also kind of on her.
So, slight side commentary here. Kindling and Nubby have just been... Well, Nubby's focused on things, obviously. Apparently Kindling is focused on Nubby's tail.
Oh, goodness.
You know the cats when their pupils get wider?
Oh, good.
Hold on, I have to deal with Kira, because now it's just getting ridiculous.
Okie doke.
Take it down.
Yeah, so Nubby's just been staring at you, Cam.
It's fair. She doesn't seem to be doing anything to Sawyer, just talking.
Well, here's the thing. Amos is not looking through Nubby's eyes. Nubby's just notified.
Making sure. Yeah.
Fair enough. If anything were to happen, basically. Yeah, no, things are
Feelings
pretty
that
darn
Like a
calm.
bounce moment. That's fine.
That's why I kind of made the comment. I was like, Nubby just kind of tilts his head. Well, I'm taking that option off the table for her. Nubby goes, okay.
I feel
Okay.
like Cinder's more not paying attention because she's reading their book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I feel so
It's
bad
fine.
that poor Sawyer is stuck in the middle. Because, like, I feel like it's worse because it is kind of like Zaris and Sawyer are just kind of getting into half stories. And Kreh's more
Yeah.
fully admitted stuff to Zaris, and that's what hurts him.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But hasn't fully admitted things to Sawyer, which is really bad looking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cam's not going to be the one to do that because Cam wants Sawyer to stick around.
Ooh, she wants to make sure Kreh only has this option, so that way she will leave Zaris alone.
Pretty much.
Please tell me Kindling did not just get in front of Nubby.
No.
No?
Probably behind Nubby.
Oh.
Okay. I say Nubby's just staring. Nubby's eyes are locked on Cam.
Going after the tail. It's fine.
Nubby's called security rhino.
So is there
I
anything
demand a
else?
tiny hat for him later.
Yes.
Not really. Because, other than doing what you're already doing, I can't ask you for any more help. Just understand why Zarvas might have been a little upset.
That makes sense, at least. I probably would have done the same thing.
No doubt. Hopefully you won't have to worry about that for, a while, but just be careful when you're coming out of her room. If he had seen you come out the other morning, it would not have ended well.
I feel I should warn you about one thing then.
Alright.
Shadowfell had some interesting effects on me and my sister.
Oh.
Let's just say if we had stayed there too much longer, we might be no different than those other dragons you fought.
Sorry. Glad we got to you in time.
Ah, the after effects are still there.
Permanent reminder, I suppose.
If need be, you might have to knock my ass out at times.
Trust me when I say I take no pleasure in it, and you may want to tell your brother.
I don't want to worry him.
He is extremely protective of Sawyer, please.
That's kind of why I don't want to tell him.
Well, look, if I have to knock you out for any reason, and Amos starts yelling at me, I don't think it's not going to end well.
Oh, please, you think yelling? I think the ship needs something to trail behind it.
Look, he's already threatened me about concerning you, so just do me a favor.
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
The only other person who knows this is Kreh witnessed the after effects.
Whoop.
Yep.
And almost got
Well
attacked by him.
Oh, well done.
We'll chalk it up to roleplay.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. It was kind of my reasoning to give why the whites of their eyes were black.
You know.
Fair.
I dig it.
Yeah. Both he and his sister had that issue. Or at least both the pictures had that.
It's fair, man.
Though she didn't get as affected as much because she's a necrotic dragon.
Oh, that's fair.
She was already an angry little dragon.
Yeah, he currently is just trying to keep his emotions in check because that kind of what triggers it.
Yeah, you know.
And that's why he wanted to give Cam that warning. Because if Zarvis does anything to piss him off, yeah, that could not end well.
So now she's just standing between a pissed off dragon and a pissed off cleric. That's fine!
Well, it's mostly the cleric. Sawyer won't necessarily initiate anything purposely.
Yeah. It's still a, like...
You gotta convince the cleric to let it go and let it move on.
Yeah. Yep.
Good luck.
Yep. Very much so.
Yeah.
We need someone with calm emotions.
Don't have that, sorry. I have music. I'm not sure I can do anything about this yet.
Stu's the savage beast.
Not sure I can do that yet.
I wonder what happened if I cast Enlarge on Nubby.
Oh goodness. If there's nothing else, he will walk over and basically explain that same thing to Amos about issues.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have anything else for him. She's going to take a minute to process everything, and then probably go find Zarvis again.
Yeah, he might go more in depth with it with Amos, just because as far as like it does have to do with his emotions and things like that. At least that's what he's seen trigger it.
Fair. But say as he would have walked by, as far as Cinder and Hawkeel and the two creatures, He would have seen Nubby just like stare through him as he walked past him.
Just curious look.
Was
and
not
keeps
looking.
going.
And then when Cam walks by, Nubby's eyes just follow.
It's fine.
His
All
head
of the
turns.
animals. All the animals very concerned.
Things just like hugging on the tail,
Kindling's-
but not strong enough at all to move Rhino.
No, Rhino is moving Kindling. The wagging of the butt of
Oh.
Nubby is sending Kindling back and forth.
It's like when you
Crap.
a small dog, you pull like one of those pull toys, and they just kind of get dragged on the floor.
Yes.
Drag, odds or evens?
Oh no!
Oh god.
Yeah, because that'll be a little bit of a conversation. He's not going back down there right away.
Evens.
Alright. Okay. Kreh's gonna get a message.
Oh no.
Fuck.
And everyone thought I was the harlot.
Ooh! Ooh! You know what's bad is there's something even worse that got rolled in the background.
Oh, good.
That is gonna make so much drama later that Cam is gonna be so pissed about.
I'm so looking forward to that. Just gonna go find Zarvis now.
You know he's in his room.
Yeah.
The door's open.
Yep, just gonna hang out here now.
You were not responded
Cinder-
to. It's great.
Nope, it's fine. She wasn't
Cinder would not
expecting
think
to be.
about you,
She wasn't expecting a response. She just wanted to make sure that Kreh knew that she had information now.
I will say, nobody thought you were in the Harlot.
Yeah, to be fair, nobody knows she's been sleeping around with anybody.
You know.
No, just being a flirt in general and people at large, not necessarily the party, because she's been trying to keep that on the DL, but yeah,
Fine.
at least she doesn't make everybody fall in love with her and then leave.
Hey.
Oh.
That's why I'm gonna need an odds or even for me.
I'm just gonna sit here reading a
Yeah,
book
same.
with a person. It's fine.
Yeah.
Be fair.
Aspire just said even, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a net 20.
So
Oh,
yes or
God.
no, Drag?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh, okay, I will be messaging you something. Anything else going on?
What? I'm worried.
I was just going to sit here and listen to his brother explain things.
Yeah.
Later, he'll go around asking as far as if anybody is, like, it does a lot with illusory stuff. He'll do that later.
And there's, at least for the most part, it's mostly gonna be when she's not training. She's gonna be like right where she is, making herself more publicly known. Here,
Hmm.
if she's not there, she's in the tavern getting food.
Also fair.
Gonna sit in Haku's lap and drink.
You see why I feel like Cam is gonna be really pissed.
I'm concerned.
Many concerns,
Oh my gosh.
but I decided to ignore them from this really good book.
Gosh.
Yeah, you can process how Cam is gonna react to that later.
Fluffy, you
Not gonna end well.
Fluffy, you know what kind of book I want to find for Amos? The D&D equivalent of the Art of War.
Also, I would like to point out that no, hold on. I'll get, you know.
I'm concerned for Kreh's safety.
No.
Fun
I
fact,
have
her passive is now an 18.
Nice.
Our proficiencies went up.
Yeah, almost a spell save DC is now an 18.
It's fine,
What
Cam.
is that's going to go to a 19 before the 7 days are up?
Oh, there you go. Hey, that's fine when we hit 12, Fluffy.
Yeah, in a very short period of time.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
This is bad. This is so bad.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting drama conflict later of, because I believe Kreh was going to talk to Cam about that.
Oh, sweetie.
If I remember right.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, sweetie, no.
Oh, sweetie, no.
Kinky?
It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. This won't be something found out for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, no.
Motion,
How's the
shadow.
weather over there, Amos?
How's the weather over here?
Yeah,
Weather's doing fine. It's a
it's
nice,
been
crisp,
fine over here too.
nice crisp day on the sea.
It's a little cloudy under the deck, but you know,
Well, yeah.
there's a lot of shade down there.
Yeah, a lot of it.
I like this fucking like juxta goddamn position. There's that.
And
Oh,
there's calm. Look, and we're sailing to possibly go to a place where there's war, and we're just chill and calm and collected on the top, on the deck and everything. And then
I'm
drama.
reading that tome because her
Alright.
DC, her spells will go up,
There you
Mhm.
go.
and
Now you see why I say good luck.
insight and perception.
That all depends on when things are brought up and if Cam can get that separation before then.
Wait, aren't our
You
proficiency
know
bonus?
how hard she's going to have to work with that. Like,
I
Our
did.
proficiency bonuses go back
you
up
know,
to 14,
Spark,
right?
this is not. Oh
Your
no.
proficiency bonus?
I think
What?
it goes
I
up
think
again.
11 actually.
Does it go up at 11?
It was 11 or 12.
Was it because it just went up?
Yeah.
So I thought it goes back up again at 14.
Because the bonuses are only 3 right now, right?
Currently 3. Yep.
4. Proficiency bonus are 4.
Ah.
Proficiency bonuses plus
Oh wait, I
4.
was looking at cantrips. No, apology. Oh fuck, I need to update that then.
Hmm?
Whoops. Wait, where the oh, there's proficiency bonus. I was looking over at cantrips, going like, oh.
Hmm?
13th it goes up 1.
13th it goes up. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So-
gonna take this time to update
Oh,
that on my
wow.
sheet because I never did.
Wow, level
I
13.
am. Thanks.
Level 13, I almost have a spell save DC of 20.
Ooh.
Crap.
Oh boy. I don't know how to feel about that.
Which means my attack bonus goes up to 1. Sweet.
That's not
Yeah.
fucking him attack.
So Cam is more. Kreh is more of a problem than you even realize right now, Cam.
Yeah, no. Right now, she's blissfully unaware, thinking that this is going to be the easiest job she's ever pulled, and is about to find out that is not the case.
Yeah, that
Because
may
she
be very
knows
difficult to do.
Zarvis.
Zarvis, even now, still like wants to protect her, even though he doesn't know if he's gonna be able to be with her.
Yeah.
Like-
There's still that friendship bond that he grew with her.
Yes, which she can work with.
Yeah.
This is going to make things difficult. You can't exactly break that.
Yeah.
not as easily, and she knows that.
Good luck.
She's never tried that, actually.
It can be broken with enough force.
She would have to pull some of the greatest force in the history of the world on this one. That's all I can say right now.
I'm gonna point this out too.
A flamethrower?
I'm just so mad now because Cam did nothing to this boy, has done nothing with this boy, and now this is gonna blow up in her face and she's gonna be pissed off.
Not necessarily. Because a lot of it depends on Kreh's decisions into who she ends up with fully.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
And it depends on when she finds out things and how close the other two, how close she's got with Sawyer at that time and stuff like that. That's fine.
Merry Christmas.
Meanwhile, on the deck of the ship.
Yeah?
They haven't even been on their date yet, dang it.
I'm saying, meanwhile, on the deck of the ship, it's such a glorious, beautiful day.
I know, right?
The birds are singing, the sky is shining.
He will eventually.
All of a sudden, from under deck, what the fuck?
If there's nothing to talk about after he explains that, he will go back down and the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm good here.
Yeah.
Nubby just stares into water now.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of waiting for Kreh to fix the voice box so they can find out the other information at this point.
I'm trying to get him as close to the edge without going over. He's just looking straight down into the water.
Because at this point, I've accomplished all of my RP stuff. Because she's just keeping an eye on Zarvis from here on. Running him around and stuff like that.
Up.
And
keeping him mentally busy, basically.
Yeah, basically. Just keeping him busy and helping him where he needs help and all of that good stuff. And, checking in with Keljor at least once a day, if not twice, depending on how things go.
Fair.
Why
Pokes head up and looks at Nubby.
why am I picturing, like, him... Why am I picturing, a Sharptooth over here just doing, like, the dolphin thing, like, backwards paddling as far as, like, half body thing on where just staring? What the fuck?
Possibly? Or at least, like, all you see is, like, the top half on the surface as it's swimming.
Just staring sideways, like, huh. That was just staring down.
Oh, goodness. I love that Kindling's been dragged around by Nubby.
Yes.
Yep.
What is kindling strength? What is kindling strength?
Oh no.
Is it enough to lift baby Rhino?
Well, it's a 10.
I repeat, baby Rhino.
It's a little elemental, I don't know.
So, and I don't think it's really trying to be fair.
Okay,
it's more
I
just
have a
tugging on
curious
the
thing
tail.
to look up. Let's see.
The fact that it's average, the strength of an average person, is what's funny to me.
Huh.
A baby Rhino can weigh 88 to 140 pounds.
Yeah, no, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
No, it's not.
That's like the size of a person.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's at birth.
Mm.
Yeah, and the thing is too, because they're smaller, they can't carry quite as much.
Well, and it's
So, I
also
don't
familiar. I think it's also lighter by default because
It's
of that.
a little bit lighter, but yeah.
Well, like I said, it's just content to be dragged around while it pulls on the tail.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like kindling's really light. Don't have mass, man. It's just fire. Strangely not burning fire.
You know? Magic is weird and shit, man.
Mhm.
Alright. It's one more day until this voice thing's done, right? If I have my times right?
Yeah, that's why I was seeing if anything else is going on today.
I gotcha.
Nope.
You'll
No,
basically
my
finish it midday the next day, so then
Alright.
you'll have the convo and you could probably talk to everybody that night.
That works.
Hooray! Now we're knowledge drop.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this one's pretty damn good.
Yeah? Yeah?
I'm worried now.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
She got curious about his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And what it did.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Which if we got nothing else, before then, we're all clear, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
I don't think there was any other, like, majorly important convos, as far as I'm aware,
No.
Nope.
before then.
Yeah, Kreh does have something with her parentals, but that might be after this and is not necessarily necessary to RP.
Alright,
unless
you
you
could
want.
just, yeah, you can just send me what you wanted to talk to them about, and I can respond to that.
Uh-huh. Alright, so basically, Kreh's gonna go knocking on doors because, message is a fun spell. Why don't I get that?
Message.
But yeah. Yeah, she figured she's gonna start knocking on Cam's door to get that out of the way because
Yeah, she's not there.
okay, then
Yeah, I was
Jarvis
gonna
is next because the assumption is made.
Yeah, he will dance through the door, and I don't think Cam is hiding. She's in there.
She is hanging out on his bed.
Woo!
Sweet, awesome.
Even better.
Just simply. So, if you can, I'd like to meet everyone in the tavern.
Oh, alright.
All right. She'll go to another door. Get.
Looks back at Cam.
She's got a head tilt. She's like, what the flip?
Yep. Next up is Amos. He'll get the same kind of deal.
Okay.
And then of course Cinder.
Well, you do that, he's probably gonna go off to visit his brothers then for a bit.
Okay.
Will remain.
I don't think Kindling, except for, has really left his side except for the Nevi incident in the past several days.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. There's no reason for that.
Yep.
She made the dog come for this conversation. Oh, that poor boy. Sits.
Speak, damn it.
I actually kind of think that she probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Basically, just told him she would be back in the room near soonish.
Sits by door then.
Yeah, just like walks in. Good, you're all here.
He told us to come.
Arms crossed from Ignis.
Noted. Someone may have found our wish spell.
What?
Turns out way back, Striker was gifted one of them by the Queen.
Cam's looking at Zarvas now.
Problem is, we would have to convince him.
Asking nicely wouldn't work?
Do you really want me to be in charge of that?
Fair point.
I will think about a response for that one. Oh.
Let me rephrase.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't that be something? I mean, wouldn't McQueen want that? I mean, it is. A trapped soul.
Technically, it was gifted to him as a choice for him to use on what he wanted.
Yep. And that's only. Oh, it's not necessarily her making the wish.
Oh, okay.
We would have to convince a
Oh,
soul and a robot dog to use the one wish spell that could probably give him anything for us.
Basically.
That's
odds
Ace's
or
sol-
evens?
That's Ace's solution to the scenario.
Odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay. Odds will do it. And that is a 3.
Oh no.
Looks down into book, looks at card. Well, if he doesn't want to, we'll just tell him we'll ask his wife for it.
That's Ace's solution.
Why?
I mean, I don't
has
think
a-
he was always a dog.
Yes, but it's kind of strange to think about souls that way.
Well, if the shaman may have known them over about 200 years ago.
Right. So he was married 200 years ago. That doesn't mean his wife is alive. How exactly?
Oh no!
Cam is very confused because she's like, how could the wife of a Reaper, like, do anything to them? Like, how would that change anything?
Looks down at the card. Oh, apparently she also works for the Raven Queen.
That would do it, actually. I mean, we have the Raven Queen demigod here. He likely is able to communicate with people like that, right?
We could try the nice approach before threatening.
I'm just confused how.
You know what's even better is that there's another reason that this is going to end up working in the end, because I don't think Stryker really cared enough to find out certain information, but I feel like Rin would have.
Oh yeah.
So I will tell you why Rin might push this if you do go to this route.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
please. I would love
Well,
to know
isn't that
Rin
big?
information. It is my favorite information.
Ignis is gonna
Dead bodies.
turn to Amos
Mhm.
and be like, he's really afraid of this individual. And I can see
Oh,
this.
yeah, she would very much go like, I don't care what you want, you need to do something about this!
Try again, Fluffy.
Sorry.
She would turn to Amos, like, if this Drac is afraid of this individual, or at least listens to them as well as it seems to be, maybe I can get some pointers.
Sits and thinks about it. Well, it's his wife.
But man
Considering-
isn't afraid of their wife
Yeah,
if they are
cons-
truly in love.
Yeah. Considering how my parents acted, yes, that's fair.
The wife has the final say in the end when the when the husband doesn't want to do the thing.
True. It's true.
Be useful still to know.
Alright, so do we go for the wife thing first, or do we try the motions to service, the nice approach? You could just ask.
For a nice approach.
I guess we'll try the nice way first.
What
I'm
would be
not
fair
gonna
he suggested if he doesn't?
Yeah, I'm not gonna force him to use it if he doesn't want to use it, though.
Service to your father.
It's not you it would be forcing.
You can try asking nicely, and then if he doesn't, then we'll take it from there. How about that?
You're within moving distance of a quarterstaff.
Guess I'll go ask him.
Not striking distance, but
Slowly backs away from moving distance.
Mhm.
Want to go by yourself, or
Yeah, you know, this might not be a good idea.
You
yeah?
know,
Do you mind some company?
Sure.
We'll be back.
okay.
I was gonna say, I don't know if Kreh really thought about that part through.
yeah,
Cam's actually gonna stop him real quick and go, hold on a second, and message Sawyer and go, where are you right now?
Where do you think I am?
You may not want to be seen right now.
Fine. I guess he'll just kind of like move over here, so this way, unless somebody enters, they're not gonna see him.
Yeah.
Though I don't think Doggo can open the door, which we've established this.
and it's fine. They both still have access.
Right. If he goes to step in, okay, stop him.
Yeah.
Dog is just staring at both of you. Because DM doesn't want to try to RP this, Zars will just basically attempt to explain and persuade Doggo.
Nat 20, Nat 20. I don't want to get Rin involved.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. We all want Ren involved.
We all
Okay,
want
you're not
Rin.
wrong. But I feel bad enough he has to be in Robo Dog.
Persuasion is not his best
I
thing,
know.
and Striker's best thing is wisdom.
Yeah, it is. Which was annoying for a while.
Yeah, no, that's a 13 to a 22. The dog... just flat out... No.
Cam's gonna look at Zarvis.
He said he wasn't gonna force him.
Alright, well, we tried the nice way. We would like your help, and we would like you to be willing to help.
Like, in the doorway.
How's your wife?
She's great. Which also, I don't think you realize that the dog is speaking. Like, I think that comprehended later, because I don't think Kreh explained that.
Yeah, that was like a double take while they were talking, and she just probably figured Kreh did stuff. Wonderful, wonderful. How would it go if we contacted her about this?
And you know how to contact her.
Oh, well, considering we have a demigod on the ship that belongs to your mistress, yes.
Excuse me?
Frank is Kreh's father.
I don't think he realized that he was on the ship. I'm gonna put that out.
Oh, yeah, you know? Oh, she's so good at explaining things. Yes, her father's on the ship. He is the, well, I suppose son, sort of thing. In any case. Yes. He's here. We can very much go speak to him right now.
And what makes you think he's gonna help you?
Well, considering this was a soul trapped in a gem wrongfully, and is being kept from his mistress, I'm pretty sure he's going to do everything he can to fix the situation.
I really don't think Stryker cares. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Kev's going to look at Jarvis.
Unless he gets Rin involved. He's
Yeah.
not caring right now.
Cam's gonna look at Jarvis. You can either come with me or go join the others, but I have a demigod to speak with.
I'm gonna go back to the bar and yeah. He's a little scared of what.
Within moving distance.
Yeah.
And
You know,
Cam's going to
down.
go find the dad.
He's in the room.
I will also have a minor thing before Zarvis actually gets back to the tavern.
Oh.
Basically, Kreh's gonna pull out that gem of seeing she got a while back. And hand that over to Cinder. Can you make sure Zarvis gets this?
Hey.
Alright. Alright. And with that simple exchange, she's just gonna walk out the tavern. Probably pass him. And nod of acknowledgement and just go off somewhere.
Yeah,
Possibly
he'll
up
probably stop and stare at you for a minute before going back in there. And just explain
This for you.
what happened. Oh, okay. Jesus. He didn't even get a chance to explain what happened. He just did suddenly
Nope.
gem. Thank you.
Explain what it was, and that Kreh wanted her to give it to you. Good to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do it personally.
Yeah. He's probably gonna actually grow quiet then while he thinks about that.
Doing things, dang it!
Poor Cam is working so hard and then everything just keeps getting fucked up.
Honestly, it's not Cinder's fault. Cinder doesn't know what's going on.
I know, but it's so
It's
so bad.
Yeah, you
It's
know.
not Cinder's fault. It's not. Look, it is not anybody else's fault but Kreh's, and Cam will personally pummel Kreh into the earth if she's got to at some point. But she's trying not to get her hands dirty.
Yeah.
So what do you ask him?
This is going to sound like a weird question. Do you know a Reaper named Stryker?
Yeah.
Right. Do you know his wife?
Unfortunately. He just takes a deep breath.
That bodes so well. So we found out that Stryker has access to a wish spell.
Mm-hmm.
We tried asking him nicely to help us bring Zarvis's father back, and he's refused. We have been made aware that his wife might be able to convince him.
Just sighs. You're gonna make me talk to her, aren't you?
Well, I would, except I believe she's dead, so...
She doesn't know how to take no for an answer. Just...
Good to know.
He'll just kind of close his eyes and he'll basically tell Orin what's going on. Do you say who you're trying to revive, or who you're trying to get back, by the way?
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Cam did explain
Because
that.
he would also be well aware who this is.
Yes, Cam does explain that it's Caleb Zarvis's father who's trapped in the soul gem and things of this nature, and they've been trying to figure out the wish spell situation, but that is really, like, that needs to be done sooner rather than later, for multiple reasons.
Yeah, no, he will tell her in that. I'm scared to... I get the feeling eventually Stryker's going to come in with his head down.
The absolute yelling that has occurred on the "why the hell haven't you already done this?"
Poor thing.
It probably started out really sweet, like, "Hi dear, I love you, I miss you, please tell me you're okay." Okay? Great. We need to talk!
First tail wag, slow down.
Slowly making way to bar. We would have
Yep.
seen.
Probably after she got done was just right back here. Leaning... Oh, not there. Just leaning backwards, staring at the door, waiting.
You just see a very defeated dog looking at
We tried to ask nicely.
I hate you.
That is fair.
Amos leans in. I think I like her. Referring to his wife.
I guess Zarvis will lead him back to the thing, and I don't know. They don't know. I don't know if you guys would all follow him there, I guess. I don't know. Or if you're gonna let him be alone while he does this, because you don't know if the souls just getting released or if he's actually getting, like, full-on brought back.
Yeah. With that
that's the thing.
in mind... Sorry, go ahead.
Cinder doesn't... I don't know. One there, she wants to be supportive. The other one doesn't know if he wants space for this.
Nah, Cam's going.
Cam doesn't care. He wants space for this.
I mean, if Cam's going, she would follow, because she wouldn't think anything of that otherwise.
You guys are so mean.
You know,
I just... Oh, goodness.
She
option was
will
give
leave
up.
once she sees what's happening and everything like that. But like until she's sure that he's good.
Yeah. Cinder's just kind of sitting back, like, just not trying to be... But just if she's needed.
Yeah. I didn't think you guys would actually be able to actually try to get the wife involved in this. Oh dear.
Sorry.
It was something that Ace would suggest, though.
Honestly, though.
Because he knew Stryker was afraid of her.
Oh yeah.
And he also knows it's a way to fuck with him.
Yeah, he does want to torture Stryker, I'm not gonna lie, that might have been the other reason. Yeah. So essentially, because I don't know how to word it, because I hate doing wish spells, man, is
I feel that.
yeah, he would basically wish for him to be released from that gem. So it does shatter in the process of this. And he would technically reappear there.
Dang.
So yeah, he would technically reappear because of how this specific thing worked. And Cam now sees what Mom meant by resemblance.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he just immediately is gonna almost tackle hug his father, basically. Yeah.
And
The
this
dude's
is-
Oh no, guys! Kreh's gonna sleep with Zarus' father.
Look, he ain't wrong
Nope.
though.
That's fine.
With the sick ass eye patch, man, it's like.
Well, we all know Drag's a little bit bi.
Hey,
Gotta-
listen, there was Keanu Reeves, there's Corpse, and now there's that sexy.
Oh my.
Lord Keanu, I hear.
Just motion
leaves
Cinder
annoyed.
out of the room.
Leaves,
Like,
lays down
alright.
here because the door's been closed on him since then.
Stryker,
Mm,
thank you.
did it because I had to.
Cinder
Yes.
will give him a hug and kiss him on the forehead.
But you righted the wrong today, so we appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Would he actually say this part? Odds or evens if he'll say this part, actually.
Evens?
That was a 14 I had already rolled. Oh, if I didn't bring her champion back, she probably would have killed me. Again.
Ah.
Oh.
Ha. So that was the interesting.
So now you know one god.
Yeah.
Because Cam technically learned that he is actually a champion of 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Dad's special.
Yeah,
Dad is a very special boy.
For a specific reason, don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's fine. Anyways.
Yeah, Cam will probably at least let, like, Garnet and her mother know that, hey, we got Caleb back. Things are fine. He's with Zarvis, so just,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. But they knew him, so she
Your
was
mom-
just informing friends
Yeah,
and
your
whatnot.
mom is happy about it, but she's Garnet essentially runs out of the room.
Oh my.
Okay, that's a very Cinder-like reaction. I think.
Give him method to
I was gonna say, yeah, if you tell her what room he's in, she's gonna go immediately start knocking on that door.
knock.
Basically. So when he answers, yeah, no, she's gonna push past Zaris and just run in and literally tackle him to the ground. Ow! Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's a tackle hug.
Stairs.
Confused.
He just kind of leans out to Cinder. Apparently they knew each other. Yeah, no. That's the Cinder side.
You think? Just a little bit.
Many much tackle hugs of the friend. So now he's got to figure out how to pry this one off to get conversation with Sudden.
That's fine.
So that might be a thing in the room for a while. That's fine. This is what's going on now.
Oh my.
It's fair.
Probably a very similar reaction to what Zaris had the first time he got tackled.
Yep.
Help me. Help me.
Yeah, so I'm guessing people are gonna leave them alone for a while.
Yeah. Cinder was told to leave the room, so she left the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's asked Striker question.
Oh dear, what?
It's fine. She's trying to alleviate things.
Mm-hmm. What? Wait. Oh, it got messaged to me, sorry.
Yeah.
Do not disturb, sorry. He would technically know that, but yes, you probably need to ask Aspire that question.
Yeah, he asked. I think the only answer I could give were, like, the flowers from the engagement.
Aww.
When he said that she actually drew craft those flowers for him
Aww.
as a thank you.
Pouts. Yeah. You're welcome. That is adorable as hell, by the way.
It's hard to be mad at Cinder, dang it!
Ignis, you can be mad at. Cinder, no.
No.
Everybody, it's really hard to lie to Cinder. It's really hard to be mad at her. It's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you're looking at her, and then all of a sudden, the whole demeanor shifts when it's Ignis. You know which one you're talking to. It's fine. She didn't go find Haku.
Yeah, he's in with the brothers at the moment.
Didn't mean to go that close.
Yeah. This is fine. Anything that people want to have. He doesn't look like he's exhausted. You can imagine it wasn't necessarily a revival, it was actually him trapped in there.
You know? Which is far more concerning considering what Zarvis remembers or doesn't remember and everything else that is.
Technically, nobody ever thought to ask if he saw his father dead or not.
Yeah.
Just to point that out.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have necessarily any reason to ask that particular question.
That particular detail.
Yeah, we were just told, yeah, no,
There
I
was one
apparently
person
killed my
that probably
father,
did.
I just don't remember it. And everyone's like, that doesn't sound okay. But, like, that particular detail did not cross anybody's mind.
Cinder wouldn't think of that, nor would she want to push a sad subject like that.
That is fair.
Yeah, I think everybody figured out that's not a subject you want to necessarily... Yeah.
Yeah.
Cinder likes bringing smiles, not sad. Dakeness just likes bringing pain. Let's
I'm
make her
also-
smile.
You know,
This is fine. I feel like Cam is eventually gonna want to talk to his dad.
I mean, probably just get some, like, clarity on a lot of things that happened, but also she's wanting to give as much space as possible for Zarvis and his dad to, like, talk things out. Because there was a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of years to catch up on.
Yep.
mm,
So space is being given.
And possible things revealed. Who knows? Of
Yeah,
what really
she
Say
happened.
space is being given.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's somebody who has invaded personal space at the moment. And has not left.
Yeah, if she finds out that Garnet's still there, she may ask her mom for help.
Heal the fire genasi away.
I'm gonna tell you this now, she'd probably just look at you, blink, and say, You aren't separating that. There is some things that you cannot get them to let go of.
Oh my.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gotta be...
If
'cause,
you,
like,
yeah, it's fine.
Cam could lie and say Cinder needs her for a minute, but, like, I don't know how that would work out for her.
Yeah.
So maybe tell Cinder first.
Yeah.
Be like,
Although
Wait,
that
what?
probably might not work out because he actually, player knowledge has met Cinder before. Because they did kind of both live in the Feywild. She remembered Zarvis. You would think that he would have met her daughter at some point.
Is fair.
So that might not work out in your favor. That might actually make him want to go see her.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I'm not entirely sure she'd want to use Cinder like that either. Just, like, lie to her mother, like, hey, Cinder kind of needs you right now, like, kind of thing. That would be really, really mean.
I don't know how tempted I was for her to poke her head in.
I
Yeah.
mean, fair.
I was wondering if you were going to, too.
Like, would she? No, Cam told her to go out of the room and give space, so she won't. She's a curious bean. She might question this later, though.
Yeah, because all she got was apparently they knew each other from Zarvis. It's fine.
She might try to convince Garnet that, hey, maybe give them a minute.
Pushy, damn.
I know.
Well-
He didn't seem... He hasn't tried to kick her out yet, at least.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fine.
She wants to give them time, but like, ugh.
She also wants to interrupt and see what's going on.
Yep.
That's fine.
I think at most she'll let Zarvis know that if he needs her for anything, to run interference or anything like that for Garnet, to let her know. But otherwise she'll leave things be.
All you'll get back is... You know, I don't think we're separating them. You could probably assume... Well, actually, you don't know because you weren't there to see what happened. What he means by that?
No, she's probably like... How Cinder did it go?
She hasn't let him go on the floor yet.
Alright.
It's just like...
How Cinder did it go?
How
That
Cinder...
is a description of a question.
Well...
It's not an inaccurate question.
It's not!
Then the realization of, oh, he got tackled and she's clinging to him. Okay.
Yeah, and... She's only seen Cinder react that badly, like, with one person, I think. Like, she's tackled
First
quite a
all,
few
but-
people, but, like,
Or tried to, at least.
yes.
But it was, Snowflake, I think, that she did
Yes.
to the most.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's been Snowflake the most. It was.
I know she tackled Zarvis, like, once before he said, please don't do that, or something.
Yeah, and then, to be fair, I think she did it one time recently.
Oh, yeah. That's right, she was in,
It was
like,
a
the
very
tiger
failed one.
form, or whatever, when she did it too.
Yeah, the first time. It was like, no, sorry, second time. It was like, tiger tackle!
Yeah.
She's going to
tackle
wish
hug
him
you-
luck.
Everyone in the group at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could attempt to see if your mom knows anything.
Yeah, she might go ask her some questions, just like... curiosity, because she's like... That happened as, like, you were extremely close with somebody kind of thing.
The question is, would she know that?
Yeah, that's why she's not sure her mom would know, but she would ask?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, eventually, whenever you go to ask, you would have to persuade her to say.
Oh, goody gumdrop. Let me try. Persuasion's okay.
This may turn into a whisper.
Yay! We love it.
As an answer.
Whisper.
Whisper.
That's not
I wish
great.
to.
That is
I
not
wish
great
to
at all.
whisper.
I don't think I'm going to get anything out of this because
What did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Hi, Pumpkin, get down. No.
Because that's a 5 plus 7.
Oof.
I rolled poorly.
Wait, you're not proficient?
No, I'm not!
You
Oh
would
my
think that'd be the one skill you'd be.
Well, I chose performance and stealth and insight and things like that.
Performance.
She chose performance. And she's also an expert at performance.
Oh my.
Zargus is a very lucky man.
Oh my.
Nothing has even happened yet!
The yet is
Yet
what
is-
I love here.
Yet is a big word for 3 letters.
Because Here's the thing. She's trying to be considerate of Zarvis.
You know what's the big word for 3 letters?
Mm.
Big.
Big.
Get out.
I saw you
Get
were
out.
going with that, Fluffy.
You know what's a big word for 4 letters? Rin.
You know?
You're not wrong.
Tiny but big personality.
Between Rin and Cirrus, they were both small women of the party, and yet
Yeah.
we're very, very dangerous.
You know, it's hexblades are scary, damn it. Especially when they can Eldritch Blast at will. Well, not at will.
Yeah.
The fucking Four of Hexes is bullshit. Put it out there.
You know.
Oh, you crit me? Well, you're got my Hexblade curse on you. Let me just roll this d6. Oh, that's a 6, so you miss.
You know?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is some fun bullshit they have.
To be fair, I want to end up putting a Grave Cleric Fighter multi-class in a fight versus like a Barbarian. Let the Barbarian crit. Grave Domain Cleric just cancels the crit. Sentinel of Death's Door. No.
Yeah. That was honestly one of my favorite things. Rin was just being able to go, oh, you crit on my husband? No.
Well then, imagine this. Grave Cleric also uses Path to the Grave, Action Surge,
Mm-hmm.
proceeds to make attack.
Yeah.
Crits.
I'm still psyched about that final heading with Roman. It's like, okay, that's past the grave. This is a shot in the with an arrow to its chest. That was a crit. I would like to nuke this bitch.
I
Yes.
love dice. I love the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom might have rolled on that one.
No.
So, Cam
Because-
has some information now.
Yeah.
Don't know, like... That would explain a lot to her. I don't know if she'd think about much else. Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. This was all already implemented backstory.
Yeah,
That's the sad thing.
I mean, it works. I'm real excited about this. I'm real excited that now some things are starting to. Oh boy.
Fine. I'm sure. I don't know what's going on.
She doesn't seem to
Oh.
know anything else past that.
Okay. Which is fair, and honestly, Cam would probably leave it at that, just going like, "That's fair."
Would she put things together? That's the question.
That is the question of the hour. Should I roll for that, or
I think that would just be an intelligence check.
yeah?
But
'Cause,
I think for putting 2 and 2 together, yeah.
I would love nothing more than to go, yes, she would 100% put that together, but that's just me being selfish of a player that wants, like, knowledge in my
Technically-
character's head.
Yeah. You've been given quite a bit of information from your mom. I would
She's got a 17
with a
intelligence.
lot. Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
It's just a matter of would that be with advantage because of all the things she knows by this point.
Because she knows both Zarvis and Cinder grew up in the Feywild. She knows both of their parents were in the Feywild and all that stuff. She knows Cinder doesn't know some things. And Zarvis didn't know a lot of things and all of this other stuff and just like...
Sarah didn't know either of her parents. That was well known.
Yeah.
Mhm. Just one of those like...
Nobody knows besides Hakil. That the mother has not told her about the father.
Yeah?
Fine.
I
will say it's with advantage then, because you are aware that he didn't end up with Fair until Zarvis was a little bit older.
Okay. Cool. So that's a 15.
Oh, please tell me they're siblings.
So, yeah, with that would be the DC. You beat it.
Oh my gosh.
Because I rolled a d20 to see what it would be.
I think Cam's probably been sitting there with her mom for like a couple of minutes processing all this information and then just...
Technically, you would put together that there is a high chance that Zarvis and Cinder might be related.
Oh.
Yeah.
Suddenly that split personality thing makes a little more sense.
You know? They both kind of have that problem, don't they?
Apparently it runs in the family, it's fine. Yeah, Cam's just gonna sit there.
Although Zarvis had a different mom.
Yeah. Cam's just kind of gonna sit there and just probably curse under her breath.
That's fine. The realization of, like, as I was doing all this, I was like, huh, they're only about a year apart in age. That's interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
She now has knowledge she doesn't know what to do. Again, she has knowledge she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a matter of how nosy is she to interfere and say something. That is the Cam way.
With everything that's been going on, she's probably just going to keep quiet. Number one, because she's not 100% sure on it. It's an assumption.
This
and
is fair.
Real bad at that recently, and she's like, the last thing I want to do is just, like, assume something really, really just, like...
That could be completely wrong.
Oh, yeah. She's like, okay, they dated. That means that there's, like, a tiny % chance here. I could be wrong.
Yeah. They were very good friends before but when things happened with him, but they just kind of dated for a little while. It's fine.
Yup. Yeah. So, yes, Cam now has this information, and she's probably gonna sit on it for a while until it becomes necessary that she tells somebody that this could be a possibility, because until she hears it from, like, an actual source, she's like, that's a bomb that I don't need to drop right now. That's not a thing that I need to be putting in the ether right now. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Zarvis's dad's stuff, like the parent thing that she dropped on him, that was unnecessary. Like, you might need to know this information. This is not a necessary, you need to know this information yet.
Yeah, it's fine.
She's gonna go back to her room and try really hard not to drink because,
Yeah, there's a lot of things that happened. Technically, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
2, he also may have helped find a place to keep Cinder safe. It's fine.
Uh-huh. Everything is okay. This might be the time she starts messaging Keldor just to distract herself so she doesn't start drinking.
Oh my.
Cinder might be trying to pull Hawkeel up to the surface if she can.
Yeah, he will go.
I just thought she was it before.
Yeah. My goodness.
Fine, she has clear line of the shot of the door. That might be one of the reasons she sits there.
Yeah.
Fine, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. Right, I need
Somebody give me an odds or evens.
I am feeling
Odds?
very odd at this particular moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I think odds works. It was an odd question.
It is an odd question.
I'm worried.
Oh, no.
I have a curious question for you.
Oh
Fox.
dear. What?
These little things right here on the top of the deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
These like hatches.
Kinda, yeah,
They're above
they...
this hallway, correct?
Yes.
I'm just gonna stare down one of them.
That's fair?
Tail wagging, just staring.
That is fair. I don't know if anybody would really look up. Striker might
No,
just because his
but
passive is so high.
Yeah.
That might be the one it's staring at. Like a cat.
So he's just gonna come knock on your door now because that was to see if Garda would leave or not.
Yeah, no. She's just kinda gonna open door. You're supposed to be with your father right now.
I'm pretty sure I've been kicked out of my own room at this point.
Sorry, I probably should have waited to alert her.
Yeah, they may go bother your mom later, they said.
That's fair. Want to come in?
Yeah.
Come on.
Jumps in, sits down somewhere.
Yep, just plop. What's on your mind?
Well, I didn't expect that.
I don't think any of us did. But yeah, no, that was probably a lot.
Yeah, I'm still processing things.
Fair enough.
He said he doesn't want to talk to me later about some stuff, but right now he's yeah.
A bit occupied with a garnet.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he gives you answers or whatever is necessary. You guys have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little worried if I don't. If they don't leave my room, if they're just gonna fall asleep on the floor.
Well, yeah. They're old friends. Sorry that she interrupted, but it's understandable.
Yeah.
You really have no memory.
What was that?
You really have no memory of.
Shakes his head.
And I'm going to operate under an assumption that someone messed with your head, fortunately. Because I don't imagine father cut someone like that. Get you from that.
Hmm. Guess it's possible.
You can't tell me to shut up. Speak.
Why would I tell you to shut up?
Oh, because I talk and I'm nosy and you're processing.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you from talking.
He just kind of takes his hand and just because you're not going to stop me doesn't.
You keep cutting out, woman.
I'm sorry, my mic and being quiet. Apology. I talk a lot because I'm curious about things. But if you need time to process and I am getting annoying, you can't tell me to shut up.
You're not
It doesn't hurt
annoying.
my feeling. That I find hard to believe.
Okay, well, I don't think you're annoying. Worst case, I'll just stop answering.
And in that case, I just end up rambling for several hours.
It's better than sitting in silence.
Very true. Thank you for keeping your end of the deal.
I debated. Just...
Sure you did.
Nah. Yeah. I mean, outside of probably just some idle chit chat while he thinks, he's probably just gonna sit there for a while.
Yeah, she'll probably just talk to him a little bit on and off. And in between stuff, just more singing and whatnot. Just trying to keep his mind occupied.
Fair. I see an Amos at a door over here. What's going on over there?
Yeah, he's been there for a bit.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. The only reason I didn't say anything because I figured that was going on, and if he does walk into the storage room, he might get stopped by an ace.
Oh yeah.
So because he's on his way to Lova's workshop, but he has a feeling he's going to get. I have a feeling he was going to get stopped in the storage room. So that's why I was like, yeah, I'm just going to wait this out because I know this is about to happen.
Yeah.
As soon as I enter this room.
Yeah, he's probably like leaning right here or something.
I teleport through the room of white. Look at all these people. Exactly. That is the rewind sound, Fluffy.
Hey.
That's the only sound I can make.
Hello.
What you doing?
Hoping to find something that will help us get through. Arcadia without being seen.
Ah. You know, fair.
Well, without being seen as ourselves.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, we can sneak all day, but if we get caught trying to sneak, we don't want to look like some war criminals that are on the run.
No, that's fair. So how'd the whole thing go?
Which thing?
With the card and the wife and the thing.
Oh, yeah, I think they had to pull the wife card.
Yeah, no, he's terrified of her. If you ever need him to do anything, just go to her.
I could honestly tell that by the way he acted when he came into the bar.
I guess tail between the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I believe the phrase "fuck you" was also used from him.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
When, oh god, who did he use it towards? Because somebody had said we could have done this, we tried to do this the easy way.
Cam.
Yeah, and then he said "fuck you."
Yeah, because remember, nobody else knew that he could speak except for Cam and Zarva's Kreh at that point.
Mm-hmm. And now Ace knows. Yeah, he, apparently Kreh gave him a voice box.
Oh, well, that's bad.
Oh no. How bad?
You know? There might be somebody there that I didn't want to see.
Amos begins to go through head of people who could still be alive that he would not want to see. While he may have a long list of enemies.
Yeah, you're not sure of the ages, because technically Striker and Red would have probably been sometime in the past 20, 30 years that they would have passed away, because they had a very long lifespan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he knows they're gone. But he is aware that the other two... no? Yeah.
Yeah, he did tell you that they are both alive.
They're both, yeah.
I don't know if he ever specified why Lucky was.
Don't think he did. He knows Cinder is a vampire.
But I also know Lucky is an inventor that probably found a way to defy death. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
also fair.
let's be real.
It's also fair.
Plus, Matt Hugh would have done everything in his power to keep
You're right.
him alive.
But so which one is it? Because that's the way he would ask it, because he would know, he would automatically assume it's the people that is someone from his past that he's trying to avoid, because they just recently talked about it.
I don't know if he's still there, but last I checked, that's where Lucky was.
Oh, that's where the inventor is.
Go figure, he's in the industrial city.
Almost does like the like head motion, like yeah, makes sense.
Checks out.
Sounds about right.
Mhm.
That he would stop there once in a while.
Yeah, that make perfect sense. You know?
Goodness. Yeah, good luck. This party gets to meet Lucky.
Oh, good.
And Matthew, which I may need your help there, Fluffy, on that.
I might have to rewatch a video. But
You know?
That's basically what it sounded like, that laugh right there.
Oh, the PTSD.
The PTSD. Yeah. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure Rin is now aware of Ace's presence, at least during that talk.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's fine.
She's not happy.
Oh, she can keep being not happy. He's actually helping people.
Yeah, I don't think Amos... I think Amos is kind of the only reason that Ace is still around right now.
Don't worry, guys. The uncharismatic wizard is the reason he's still around.
Yeah,
You know, that is fair.
I don't question a lot of things these days.
Yeah. It's like it's my thing is going like, okay,
But
Kreh
wait.
isn't exactly going to defend him, but
It might...
she's also realizing, okay, this dude's helping us out, and he's not actively currently trying to harm us, so fuck it.
Wait, I have to
Just
catch
to
you on something,
defend him.
Aspire.
Ah,
I have to catch you on something, Aspire.
Yeah.
You're not going to question it? Who are you and what are you doing with Aspire?
So...
it's fine.
Might be a bit of a problem if Matt's on my life. It's fine. May want to try to keep the dog away from him.
That... I'll see what I can do.
I can technically go, but it might not be good if I can show myself. So I don't know how much help I'd be. That's why I don't know if I'm going or not.
If you don't think you should go, in order to avoid him, it might be safer if you don't.
Me consider safety? What is the safety thing that you speak of?
Out of character, I'm sitting here thinking, would he name drop people knowing nobody else is in the room to hear him? But at the same time, player does not want to name drop because
It's up to
this
you.
is... Oh, I have to find a name. Give me a second. Back to
He technically
RP
gave
chat.
you 2 names.
It's good. I'm scrolling, it's fine.
Very fine.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
yep, sure.
I'm seriously having... Okay, you know what? I got this.
Oh
I
dear.
spelled that right. There they are. I had to find names. It's fine. I remembered one of the names. I couldn't remember the other one.
Yeah, because he
So
only
that's why
name dropped that one. You haven't met that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't. I remembered. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Here we go. Well, if you don't stay safe, I'm sure you'll hear more than what you did the other day from Toby.
You've really got to stop spying on our conversations. But I guess I spy on yours, so it's fair.
Quite a few of them. And to be fair, you kind of need to stay alive because I haven't met the other one yet, but I have a feeling he might be the one I'd seen the silhouette of.
Oh no, that was not him. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
He's got his own creep factor to him. More of an unsettling creepiness.
Okay. When Amos knows a lot of things he probably shouldn't.
You know.
No, the one with the glowing eyes is just an asshole.
That is fair. He was very, very creepy.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll do that a lot. I have weird allies, I think now. Just, huh.
Are you just now realizing this?
Yes.
Amos just kind of blinks, like, the fuck?
I love
Like,
Ace
it's
days.
like, is that what the fuck blink, like, bruh.
Look, I don't question things half the time.
I mean, yeah. This is partially both Amos and Jay just like,
What? A guy with creepy glowing eyes and a really unsettling big smile looked at you and then vanished and without any sort of trace. What's wrong with that?
As an ally of Ace, but Ace is now just realizing how weird the people he hangs out with are.
It's Ace.
Fine.
He's the weirdest thing on the face of the
But
earth.
what does that say about Amos then?
Okay,
that?
to be fair,
Yeah.
That's also kind of where Amos was going with that. I am not going to
Yeah.
lie. He considers himself a peculiar specimen in the fact of he's rare when it comes to giant kin, as far as actually wanting to be intelligent.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he accepts the fact that he is weird.
Maybe this is why Ace likes you. I don't know.
You know.
Yeah. And he accepts that.
Yeah.
Consider he did hear Ace call him interesting.
Yeah? He does find you very interesting. Whether that's a good or bad thing is another story.
To be determined. At a later date that is not now.
When you catch the crazy man's attention. Anyways. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go find the dog and fuck with it.
Oh no.
Last I saw it, it was in the hallway.
Sweet. He's just... Unless stopped, he's gonna walk out.
You don't see Amos stopping him.
Yeah, he has a safety net of doors now. He knows this. So yeah, essentially, that's essentially what he does. It's just tiny bat probably sees kindling and is up by kindling hanging upside down. Fuck, just taunting.
He does not just straight up open the door and enter the door. He does not do that.
Yeah.
Amos has manners.
That is fair. She does not stop you from coming in.
So first he would knock to announce that he is there. Because I don't know, is it an actual door or is it an opening?
It is a door.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I didn't want to assume if there was a door in it. I didn't want to assume the opening.
Okay.
So he enters.
Can I help you?
Well, we'll be heading towards... we're heading towards Arcadia, and...
That sounds so bad.
It
does!
My mind went gutter.
Same. Oh, dear God. Brain. Okay. There we go. So, we're heading to Arcadia, and since we are technically still on the run, as we're criminals, apparently, we may have to do a fair bit of sneaking or hiding.
Mm-hmm.
And I know sometimes stealth isn't our best go-to.
Okay.
So I figured an illusion may help with that at least, should we get caught trying to sneak. That way they don't see us for us.
Well, fair warning, a group of people sneaking around the city is still suspicious. And she just kind of goes over to the shelves and starts looking through them. She's not wrong.
No, she's not, and Amos knows that. Because he may attempt to convince them to just go in and not be, sneaking if this works. There's a reason.
It depends if people can see through illusions easily. Anyways, she will pull out a scroll and hand it to you.
How much do I
Don't worry
give
about
for
it.
it? Are you sure?
I'll get enough payment when I teach you how to enchant.
This is also fair.
She kind of goes back behind her desk.
Thank you, Lova.
Mm-hmm.
And he will retreat to his room and start transcribing that spell into his spellbook.
That is fair.
As he exits, he sees the fuckery that is going on in the
bat
hallway.
swinging upside down.
He will
Above him.
stop, watch for a moment.
Just staring up at Ace.
Enters room, goes to this shelf what he is transformed into like a place to set his book and just look at it and transcribe.
Mhm.
And he will begin to transcribe this spell, which I will now add to his spellbook.
That'll take you a couple hours based on what level it is too, so.
Yes. Oh, it's going to take quite a bit because that is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, so that's probably gonna take you the rest of the day at this point because.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's an
I
hour
figured
per
it
level.
would. I think it is an hour per level.
Yeah.
So.
That or 2. Not 100% sure which.
I can double check real quick.
Time investments for wizards.
Yeah.
That concerned me for a moment.
You can add it to your spellbook if it is of a level for which you have the spell slots, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it. Does he have 5th level yet?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He got 5th level at level 9.
Yep, we just got those.
I didn't because I multi-classed.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Zarvis's thing too.
Also fair.
The process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold
Okay.
per spell level.
Okay.
So
And
it's a 5th level. So it'd be 250 gold
Okay.
in a total of 10 hours.
I'll just minus 25 platinum.
I didn't realize it cost gold to do that. Oh shit.
I didn't need.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't either.
Yeah.
To represent, I
Oh,
believe, the inks,
the materials.
needed and the experimentation. Yeah.
Ink experimentation, and the technically the parchment, even though you're copying into a spellbook, which I always found weird.
This is the official rule on it.
Gotcha.
New wizard, the scribe, is bullshit for that. It goes from like
I know.
2 hours per to like 2 minutes per
Mm.
level.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't require any ink.
Imagine if you cast animate object on the pen.
Hmm?
So the pen does it, the quill does it itself.
Each time you... Oh, I didn't know that. Each time you gain a wizard level, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to the book. Huh! I didn't know that either.
That I did not know either. I will have to keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
then.
may have to go back through and update some things. I didn't know
Add
that.
some things.
The rest of it you
God.
have to learn through finding things and putting them in. Otherwise, that is what it says.
Huh.
Shit, I
It's
might
like
have to go
you
back
drop,
through
like,
and
6 spells and you get 2 spells per level,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that.
God, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through and oh god.
Yeah, you'll have to do some math there and see what you can add to it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because wizards technically can
Awesome.
learn every single spell in their book. They just have to prep, if I remember right, what
Yeah.
they're using that day.
Yeah, they can
They're
learn
just
every
like-
wizard. End up with every wizard
Yeah.
spell. But
Takes time.
It's like
oh yeah.
every arcane spell basically is essentially a access to wizard, for the most part. I've noticed.
Yeah, for the most
If a
part.
sorcerer or warlock has it, wizard usually has it too.
I noticed they have some cleric
Really
ones
love
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of them.
Because it's weird. I noticed a
as
few
many.
cleric spells actually count more arcane magic than divine, which I did not realize.
And those still technically make sense.
And it does.
Because
Still magic.
the god could be like, well, fuck you, you have detect magic, because I wanted you to.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
A wizard with Eldritch Blast. Wait a minute.
But now we know for future reference, and there's chance that you may learn spells over the years. I might talk to you about that a bit and
Yeah, that's fine.
figure out like where you got your funds and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I did forget to mark off one other thing as far as the money from something else he had already gotten. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So,
I had to remove another 50 for another item he got.
was there anything else going on today or at all this week in general? I imagine Cam is probably going to bug Caleb. At least at some point.
Probably just to
Because it
kind of.
It is almost 11.
Mhm.
So.
Mhm.
Yeah, she probably will bug him like later in the week once she's sure that Zarvis has gotten his time first.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That might also be a conversation with you, depending on what he learns from that too.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Cinder might tell the brothers what she is having enchanted, so the brothers know what she's doing.
Oh no.
Oh no. That sounds fine.
Yeah, that's a. I think it's more concern for Cinder at that point. Well, glad that she's thinking of their brother. Are you gonna be okay? Kind of attitude.
You know?
Like, I'll be fine.
I'm worried now. What?
Yeah.
What is the bean doing?
And yes, Aspire, he would break the world for his boy. Do not fuck with Lucky with Matthew or nearby.
Nope.
That could
real
be
quick.
That could be interesting if any issues do come up and oh.
There's another thing we gotta talk about with something else, not with Rift, Fox. I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I say, we'll discuss it
Okay,
later.
well, yeah. Yeah. I'm tired. Why am I awake?
Yeah.
I can say on Kreh's end, besides the parental conversation, which I will get the bullet points to you on that, her thing this week is going to be, she's not going to go out and have conversations with people, it's more of whoever happens to want to bother her.
Oh yeah, Sawyer's already made sure to bother her a lot.
There will be many much elbows.
You have to drag dog inside, just...
Yeah,
he will go back down to the... down here. Because now he lost his plaything.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Good God. I'm actually really glad he's alive because holy crap, if he was dead, Rin would have access to him 24/7, and I don't think... that is a torture even he doesn't want to deal with.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, the
because all he would do is instigate things with her.
Yeah. He doesn't like poking Rin. He knows how that goes.
That's fine. It's not like he ever felt any sort of betrayal from her anyways.
Yeah, no, it's fine. If she ever... I don't know what she would do if she ever found that out.
Yeah. Anyways. Thank you, everyone, for showing up.
Thank you all for seeing the chaos and the breakage.
More chaos to come.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Yeah. Cam's got to think about that one for a while. Poor Aspire has to think about Cam's reaction to that.
I'm going to have so much time to figure out how she's going to react to that entirely.
Oh yeah, because this is all happening this is all happening really quick, and there is time for that to be found out.
Just nah, fam. That's not gonna go well. And the bad news is I was just thinking about it, and she's starting to get used to hanging out with Zarvis on a regular basis and having him there when she's, like, going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is honestly really cute, because she's like, I actually am safe right now, and that's really cute, but at the same time, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Fine.
Bye, everybody!
Bye!
Bye.